there, guys. How you doing? It's Drew here, and this is week number 15 with PayOutPro, guys. 15 weeks going strong, super strong. So normally in fun to earn opportunities, around this time is when things start to fail, guys. As I'm showing you here in these weekly videos, like, we're not failing at all. We're actually growing and growing, expanding. With funds. I'm not talking about just the member base growing, right? We don't even really care about that. And actually, we're going to cut the member base off at 5,000 members. If you want to know more about why we would even do that, you can go back and watch week number 13 and week number 14. I believe I talk more about that, especially week number 14. I talk more about that in that video. But guys, we just really wanted to wait this thing out and just see the structure of the system and see how stable it could be without this just mass amount of members coming in and joining and stuff like that. And actually, over the last 2 weeks, I'd say it's actually started to really slow down our member base growth. And, if I was to show you the results, actually, I took some screenshots, but they're on my other computer. So maybe next week we'll show you that. But the days we don't do these paid to promotes, okay, through our Facebook group, we'll just shoot over to Facebook here right now. You can see there, I'll just go over this real fast. We're up about $1,000 in the gain of things. We're at 31,235. And also, you got to think too, all this, the money that's doing the payouts is coming from here as well. So our gain last week was over, guys, over $10,000 or so, because we did about $10,000 in payouts last week. So it's pretty good. And we'll go into our group. There we go. And our paid to promotes. Okay. So this is the paid to promote that's going on right now, guys. The last paid to promote we did was for $500. So someone last week, I'm just going to try and find her post really quick here. Won $500, guys, which is awesome. So I'll just go down here real quick and look for her post. There you go. So she was the one that won $500. I actually did do a video showing her winning because, guys, it's really important to show the winner. But my video messed up, and I just thought, you know what? You guys all know this is real, and I'm actually giving money away like this. You can go to her Facebook page. It's a real person. Every single week, or 2 times a week, actually, there's someone in group saying, hey, they won. So, I think we know by now that this is real. So I just decided, you know what, that video messed up. The volume with my mic was really like, I sounded like a transformer. So I just decided to just delete that video, and then I didn't want to do it again because we're working on other stuff. So in that other stuff, I'm going to talk about in this video, okay? I talked about, I think week number 12 or 13, I started talking about external sources of income for PayOutPro, guys, because here's what we want to do is to go and keep on doing this. Like, this is right now, it's like 95 or 96% of the funds that are doing the payouts and the funds you see here, guys, is coming from Forex trading, okay? But here's the thing is, if we're going to go and we're going to have a system that is totally 100% not relying on, new people coming in to build funds and stuff like that, then we need to have a structure that is like completely bulletproof. Like, I mean, like, when the time comes and we have, say, $20,000 a week, because people's accounts are going to grow, right? We have $20,000 a week that's going through the withdrawals here. Guys, we need to have, 25 or 30,000 coming in. Okay, coming in from the profits that we're making through Forex and through, our external sources of income. So actually in this video, we'll just do this right now. I'm going to show you guys the first external source of income that we're going to have here. Okay, and so I've got this. I know this is kind of cheeseball, but I've got this right here, guys. Actually, you know what? We'll just go to, oh no. What I'm going to do is I'll actually make screenshots of this. So right now, I'm not actually looking at screenshots, but you guys will be looking at screenshots when I make this video. So I'm not going to put out the name of this company right now, guys, because I still have to put together more of a sales funnel and a presentation video and stuff like that for it right now. But this is basically the idea, okay? I'm known for marketing, for selling online, and most of the time it's through building commissions and stuff like that, and that's basically how I build my income, okay? So, what I'm going to be doing is I'm actually going to be selling something and creating profits for PayOutPro. Okay, so that we're just not relying 100% on the Forex trading or the little wee marketing campaigns that I do, kind of thing like that right now. Okay. We'll, rely on the Forex trading, and maybe we can build this thing up to, after a year, that like 30 or 40% of our external sources of income are actually coming from, Forex trading. And then the other, percentage, say 40% or whatever, is coming from our external sources of incomes that we've created. So what I've noticed, guys, looking over my past and such, what I've noticed is the best way that I've ever made money online. Of course, Forex trading is very powerful, okay? But you have to have complete skill to do that. And, I don't want to put on, more on our trading team and stuff like that, saying to them, listen, okay, you're trading on 100K now. I want you to trade on, we're going to do this to 200 or 300K or something like that. Because it's just, the more money, the more risk, basically, is what's going to happen, because each account would be bigger. Guys, now we're at like 10K an account. And if it was, say, 20 or 30K in an account, then that's like way more risk on that account, because the account's bigger, more money in it. So if we go and we kind of minimize the risk in a way that the risk is basically not even there at all, where it's me out there selling things to make money online for the PayOutPro payouts, okay? Right now, the Forex is fine, guys. It's like making the system stable. But I'm thinking down the road when it's, when the payouts are $20,000 a week and they're not just $10,000 like they are right now, okay? What are we going to do that? How are we going to prepare ourselves for that? So this is what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to go out there and I'm actually going to sell stuff online, like sell business opportunities that I think, oh, this is great and this would be easy to sell, and, I do them as well, kind of thing like that, okay? So this is the first, I'm not going to show the name of this business opportunity, but this is the first one that I'm going to sell. Okay, and you can sell it as well if you want. That's kind of the plan, is that to get this thing going, we would actually run, login ads through the PayOutPro website, and the people going into their PayOutPro account, right, when they're clicking on login or register, they're going to see that ad, right, which would be me in the ad saying, hey, here's something else, that you can do. The member, you're logging into your account. You can't promote PayOutPro anymore because we're only going to 5,000 members. We're only building to 5,000 members. A lot of people want to promote, right? A lot of people actually messaging me saying, Drew, I want to promote something. I don't want to just cut the member base off of 5K. But guys, the thing is, if you want to learn more about that, go back and watch week number 14 or 13 update video, guys. Okay. There's like 3 really strong reasons behind why it's best to cut it off of 5K. Okay, I'm going to go over them really quick here. Okay, just super quick. The first one is it's going to be more stable. Okay, as in we don't have to hire people, that we may not know 100%, may not trust 100% to actually help us run the website. Okay, because I believe over 5,000 people, it's going to be more than just, kind of a full-time thing for me to do. Okay, I'd have to have someone else in the back office doing payouts and doing this and that. As of right now, guys, it's kind of like 4 to 5 hours a day it takes me to do this stuff. And here's the other reason, guys, is that it's PayOutPro's non-profit for administration. So that's the other thing, is that if I have people come in here and, we need them to help with payouts, or we need them to help with support or whatever, kind of like that, through the back office in the website, we have to pay them. Okay. And how that would happen is we'd have to create like an actual fee inside the website, like a membership fee, or we would have to create, less earnings or something like that. Like earnings right now, guys, are insane. They're like they're over 1.6.5% on the 50 level. They're over 1.55% on the 25 level, and the $10 level, guys, is over 1.1%. So like that's insane earnings, right? So we want to keep things like that. So if we cut off the member base and, only me and say the Mr. IT or whatever can run this entire website, and we only need, a small trading team that is only trading on 100K, and they don't have to trade on like, this huge massive accounts, and have, if one account goes down, we're losing like 50K kind of thing like that. So you guys can see here why, having a small member base is so important. Okay, guys, if this thing was a Ponzi scheme and it was just, new people coming in is paying out the withdrawals like every other fund to earn opportunity out there, guys, like they're not proving this stuff to you, right? They're not saying stuff like, hey, we're going to cut the member base off of 5,000. If they're not doing that, right? And you can't see a way the admins are making money in the site, right? Then most likely it's a Ponzi scheme. And they're just building to the moon until things crumble and fail. So PayOutPro, guys, like that just nails it on the head. This thing is not a Ponzi scheme because we're cutting the member base off of 500 or 5,000, sorry, not 500, 5,000. And if you go and you actually look at the structure of the site, you see that the fees that are in the site are just to make the system like run, right? Okay, so for instance, there's a 1% fee to add funds to the site, okay? There's a 5% fee to withdraw from the site, okay? That's 6%, a 6% fee if you add that up. It cost us 6% when we go and we add and withdraw funds to our broker to convert it to USD, all that kind of stuff, guys. Okay, so you'll notice you can fund in BTC, like 99.9% of the members are funding in BTC. If you go and you look at the withdrawals, guys, you hardly ever see perfect money withdrawals, or can you even see perfect money? No, you can't. It just shows USD, but there's like hardly any perfect money withdrawals coming out of the system. That's fine. We've kind of built in the fees in using Bitcoin because everybody's using Bitcoin in the system, right? We've built that into the system, okay? And that's that 6% fee. So it costs us 6% to go in, do this, to have USD accounts, guys, when you're funding BTC, right? Because it costs, in our broker here, it costs 3% to put it in, to exchange it over to USD, okay? And then it costs 3% to withdraw it and exchange it over back to BTC, okay? So that's that, okay? There is other fees inside the site, guys, like referral commission, transfer fee to your main balance to withdraw out of the system, guys. That fee there goes to go and make sure the website is going. Like we need to pay for hosting, those kind of things, like every little thing. Like this website here, guys, it cost a pretty penny to put together, okay? So, that's that. And I hope that people can understand that. It's not just, we're charging fees because every website charges fees. Guys, your bank charges fees, okay? I think that says that, okay? We're not making money off this. If you go and you actually look at how the system's structured, we're not making money off this, okay? Guys, if we were making money off this, sure, we could build the member base to 20, 30,000 people, and we would profit more from it, okay? So that's another big reason is there's no profit in here for administration. And guys, I don't want to sit here and say, okay, yeah, we have to put a membership fee in the site, or we have to charge you 7% withdrawal fee or whatever. It's going to make people go crazy, the members. They're going to think something's wrong. When really in reality, it's like, if we want to grow the member base more than 5,000, we need time in our life to, have someone else working for us. So we need to pay them. So we need to charge a fee. Okay. So that's a big reason why we can't just go out there and keep this thing going and going and going, is because, guys, I want it to be the best it can be for you. And I seriously feel that, the stability of only having 5,000 members is awesome. The support's like minimal, right? And especially if everyone knows how to use the site, okay? And on top of that, of course, is we don't have to charge any more fees or anything like that to make this thing go, because we need to pay people to run the place, okay? So that's that, okay? So let's get back to this, guys. There it is right there, okay? So this is what we're going to be doing is we're actually going to be promoting, okay? You don't have to do this if you don't want to do it. You don't have to join it. You don't have to do anything, but people are always asking me, what's something good to join, okay? So I'm going to be promoting stuff like every 3 months or something through the website that I feel, okay, this is really good. This is better than what most opportunities are out there that I see people promoting. And they're all going to be opportunities that are fund to earn opportunities. They're not going to be like, hey, join the system, pay a monthly fee, and you got to recruit, 3 people in here just to cover that monthly fee. Nothing like that. It's going to be systems like PayOutPro that are you fund into the system and you make more money back than you're funding. Okay, that's called a fund to earn opportunity. Okay, so this system, guys, I'm not going to put the name out yet about it because, we still have to put things together. I've made a really good relationship with the owner of this system. He's one of the owners of the system. He's actually the guy in all the videos inside the site. And he's my sponsor in it. So I've made a good relationship with him over like the last, I've been friends with him probably for like 2 years now, but, never really talked to him that much until this last maybe month or so. Okay. Until I started looking at this thing. Okay. So what this is, guys, is this system is this is what we're going to be promoting if you want to, okay? Because people are saying, Drew, I want to promote something. And if you're not going to be allowing us to promote PayOutPro, I want to promote something. So this is it, guys. This is your answer to, let's just keep on doing this, keep on building up incomes and stuff like that, okay? So how this works, guys, is they take 200 positions at a time, okay? So only 200 members can join at a time, basically. And it's like an open-close window type thing, okay? So right there, that says this is not a Ponzi scheme, okay? The next two things I'm going to tell you, your mouth's going to drop and hit the floor, okay? And you're going to be like, okay, this is probably better than PayOutPro, but just because the system has been around for a really long time, okay? They have over $250 million in funding. So members have put in $250 million, which is insane, guys. And the company's 8 years old, and it's a financial company. Okay, they just went online 2 years ago, but the company's actually 8 years old, okay, which is crazy. And it's a fund to earn opportunity, and you can start with $100. So, anyone out there thinking, oh, I'm just gonna, put 200 or I'm just gonna put $10 in this or something like that, guys. The minimum you can start with is $100. Okay, just putting that out right now. Okay, you can, however, join it, get a referral link, and promote it. Okay. So I'm going to skip down a couple here. Guys, okay, here's another crazy thing. Your mouth's going to hit the floor. They have 30% commissions. Okay, so think about this. Members have funded $250 million into this thing. Okay, it's 8 years old, and you get 30% commissions. Okay, so the only kind of thing I would say is negative about this thing right now is it's not for people that are looking to spend $10 online, okay? And I believe this is one of the big reasons why this thing's been around for 8 years is because they don't have people going in there and funding $10 and then, not doing anything or complaining or whatever, not realizing like how good it is and stuff like that, okay? They get people that are actually serious. And if I was to do another business opportunity, guys, I'd probably have a minimum deposit of $50 because what I realize is the people that normally fund $10 are normally the people who create support tickets, are normally the people who complain about things and that kind of stuff. And the guys, if you funded $10, guys, I'm not complaining about this. I'm just saying the number one reason behind that, I believe, is because maybe you haven't been in something else. So you've put $10 in to kind of test things out, to see what things are like. And, maybe that's why there's more support tickets from people that fund $10 than fund, over $100 or whatever, is because the people that fund $100 plus have probably been in other things online, other earning opportunities, okay? So that's that. Okay, so this is the next thing that is crazy. So remember, guys, $250 million in ad funds through this company, okay? It's 8 years old. It's a financial company, okay? They're a U.S.-based company, so U.S. members, they're fine. It's okay. I'm Canadian, so it doesn't matter where you live. You can do this thing, guys, okay? They have 100% guarantee that you'll double your money in 120 days. Okay, so here's another thing that makes this different than, say, PayOutPro, guys, is that you get so you'd fund the site, and then on day number 120 or whatever around there, day number 120, that's when you get paid. It's not like PayOutPro where you get paid every single day and you compound and that kind of thing, guys. They basically go, and it's more like they do investments, and they do, they do like loans for other people and stuff like that through this company. And they basically generate, guys, once you see the presentation video, you'll be like, this is insane. This is crazy. But you'll see a way that they generate, double what you've put into it, like no problem at all. Okay. And that's why they go and they pay out after 120 days or on day number 120 or whatever kind of thing like that. And not just pay out, hey, you funded, and then, like PayOutPro 3 days later, you start earning kind of thing, is because it's not something similar to like a revenue share type thing, guys. It's you fund, you don't have to do anything or anything like that. You can recruit if you want, but you fund, and then 120 days later, you get double back what you put into it. Okay. So there's a bunch of other things with this where, if you're in there for over a year or whatever, you earn, more money and all that kind of stuff. But I'm not going to go over that in this video. Guys, once you see the presentation video, probably mid this week, I'll put it out. You'll learn all about that kind of stuff. Okay, so the next thing I have here is it's very low risk. Okay, they actually say that in the presentation video that the risk level is basically zero. Like there's no risk at all basically in it because they've been going and doing this for 8 years, which, you know, is obvious, guys. If members have put in $250 million and they've been doing it for 8 years, there's basically no risk involved with it, okay? Okay, so the next thing here I'm going to share with you here that's on my little list I'm reading off is something kind of embarrassed about. It says I maxed out a bunch of credit cards trying to learn how to do paid traffic online, like, you know, buying solo ads, going out there and, you know, buying marketing trainings and all this kind of stuff. And I maxed out like 15K of credit cards, guys. At the time I was making maybe like $600 a week or something like that, like through my day job, right? So not a lot of money coming in, a lot of money going out, most of the time using my credit cards and stuff. And so I put myself in a situation where, you know, I went bankrupt. Okay. Back in 2012, I just decided to go bankrupt because it was the easiest way to, you know, solve that credit card debt that I had, which I'm looking back at it now and it's like, that's nothing, right? 15K is really nothing. And if I had known myself now back then, probably things would have been different, right? So what part of this company, guys, what they do is because they're going out there and basically what they do, guys, I don't want to talk too much about what this company is and the full plan of what they do and how they do it and stuff like that in this video, because that's all in the presentation video, which I'm sure a lot of people will see that are interested in this. If I was watching this, I'd probably, you know, my mouth would be on the floor like, oh my God, this is the, you know, one of the greatest things I've ever heard. This is crazy. 8 years old, $250 million of ad funds, you know, 30% commissions. Like that's like a freaking dream, right? But some of the companies that they create deal with repairing credit score. So, you know, if you're in this company, you can also be involved with repairing your credit score. Okay. And it's free to do that, which is pretty cool. It's risk-free, they say in the videos, to repair your credit score. And once again, guys, like 8 years they've been doing this, so they know what they're doing. Okay. So that's pretty cool. You know, back when I went bankrupt, that would have really interested me because, you know, I remember how hard it was just to do simple things like get a bank account or whatever kind of thing. Once you go bankrupt, no one wants to touch you, right? I was actually driving a RAV4 at the time. It was like a 2006 RAV4. And I was paying like $500-$600 a month for it. And it was like a $10,000 car. So, you know, if you have bad credit, guys, I know what it feels like. Okay. So the next thing here, we're going to talk about, I kind of talked about this a little bit before, was that, you know, it's more than just, hey, you go and you fund the website $100, or you can fund $1,000 or $20,000 or whatever you want kind of thing. And you get double what you funded, you know, back from the company in 120 days. It's more than that, okay? So what they actually do here, and I talked a little bit about this before, was they go and they share company net profits with you for members that have been in there for, you know, longer than the 128 days, like if they've been in there a year or 2 years or whatever. So what that does, guys, is, and I think that's how they're going, and they're doing this, like, you know, $250 million of ad funds, is they're rewarding the people who are staying with them. Okay, so that's good. And it's not, you know, it's not, hey, you got to go and put everything back into it that you made, right? Like what I'm going to be doing is taking my profits from it and then, you know, keep on building and doing things like that. Okay, so that's that. So guys, this is basically the plan for this. Because of this 30% commission, okay, I know that if I go and I focus and I concentrate on selling this thing, that 30% commission is going to be a ton. Like probably in 6 months from now, who knows, guys? I don't know how good this will go, but, you know, say I get 1,000 people or 500 people join me in this thing, and, you know, the majority of them have funded into it, and I'm getting 30% commissions through my account, guys. That's going to help out PayOutPro like a ton, right? Probably not the same as what the Forex trading is doing, but, you know, as I said before, you know, if it's even just after 6 months or a year or something, like 40% of what the withdrawals are, guys, it's going to help out a ton. Right? For this, when we've gone and we've cut off our member base totally. And, you know, it's just, you know, we have to 100% prove, because there's no new members coming in. Like, guys, I don't want to put the system in a situation where it's just like, you know, we can't make withdrawals out of the system because we have a loss in Forex trading that weekend. It's just like, you know, like say we go and we lose 50%. okay, through trading or whatever, which stuff like that happens, right? So I want to be prepared, and I want to be, I want the system to be in a space where we can go and, we have backup plans, right? We have, an extra $5,000, $6,000 coming in per week through external sources of income. So that's kind of what we're planning here, guys, and that's kind of our next step forward. So that's basically it for this update video. Actually, you know what? We'll shoot over to the Facebook group and we'll just see March 15th, 16th, 17th. Okay, so tomorrow we're going to do the winner of this. So I'll just go and, we'll do the normal thing. Like I'll just make a post about it, about this here, because tomorrow would be 3 days for this $50 winner. And then we're going to do another pay to promote, guys. And we're going to do pay to promotes. Here's the thing, okay? This is what I want to do because I want this to be fun for you guys. Okay, and this is kind of my plan. But it's going to cost a lot to do this. But I think that I'm going to be able to sell a lot of this new, opportunity here that we're looking at. There we go. Okay. So this is kind of what I want to do, guys. Okay. I want to take a portion of the funds we're creating from external sources of income, like these opportunities and stuff like that we're going to be promoting. Okay. So, when you go and say you join the link through PayOutPro to join this thing, okay? Say you go and you join that, you're in your, own little world, and it's like, it's the same thing as any other opportunity out there where if you want to promote, you've got to think of what to promote, and you got to do this and you got to do that, and, try your best, and whatever happens kind of thing, okay? So because this is not, it's not PayOutPro, guys. It's not something I control or whatever. But what we could do is we could just, through the Facebook group, it's kind of crazy, and some people won't like this, but through the Facebook group, guys, we could just, because we're not going to go and build this thing past 5,000 members, PayOutPro, right? We could do pay to promotes for the opportunities that we're doing out there. Okay, so we would encourage people to keep on promoting, because if you look at here, guys, like there's, this was done 2 days ago on the 15th, today's the 17th, and there's 34 people that have done it, okay? If I didn't do this pay to promote, there'd probably be 2 people promoting PayOutPro right now, because no one's promoting it because they've already, they've moved on to something else. They want to promote something else, basically, because it's like over 3 months now, right? Most people promote something for 30 days, and then they go on and they promote something else. So this is what I'm thinking, guys, is if we go and because we're creating all these external funds and such, okay, and I know we don't need like $20,000, a week right now to do withdrawals for PayOutPro, so we're going to have, some money here. We can do these pay to promotes even if you're promoting your referral link for whatever we're promoting through PayOutPro. So this system here, guys, this is definitely the next thing I'm promoting. We're going to be promoting this. We could do pay to promotes. You could promote your referral link. Okay, so it doesn't have to be some special link or anything like that, guys. You could promote your referral link. So, you're doing a pay to promote, but people are joining you and you're getting the commission from it in this, right? But we're doing pay to promote. So we're giving away, $100, $50, probably not $1,000, but we'd give away like $100, $50, maybe $250 on like, a holiday or something like that, guys. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm thinking here, so that we can go out there and we can just go in these systems and just crush them. Like, get 5,000 members in these systems in like 3 months or something and be like a team in there, okay? So that's kind of my plan, guys, and that's exciting, okay? And, one of the big reasons why I'm so excited about this is because, I know what it feels like when I say, hey, we're cutting the member base off of 5,000 and you're PayOutPro is like the only thing or one of the only things that's working for you right now. And you can actually see that it's going to last a really long time. And you're like, I love commissions, or, you love the vibe of like, guys, like, I'm serious. When we cut this member base off, there's going to be like nothing going on in here, because it's like, it's the same thing every day. It's just, okay, withdrawals, gain, Forex trading, just like it's the same thing kind of thing. But if we go and we bring something new in, okay, which is these external sources of income that we're going to create, if we bring something new in, then we can keep the vibes up around PayOutPro. We can, just like that. I know no one's going to be able to go and join PayOutPro, but they can join something else from you. Okay, you'll be promoting something else still. Okay, And you'll be promoting like we promote PayOutPro, where it's fun and we're in a group and, you know, we're building engagement off each other's posts, and like it's working, guys. Okay. Like I don't want to call out people in here, but I know if I go to almost any member's page and the other things you're promoting is probably not as much engagement or not as much excitement going around it as PayOutPro. When you promote PayOutPro, the page promotes, or you're promoting, you know, you're out there promoting PayOutPro, guys. Like it's because we've built this atmosphere, we've built vibes around it that's like happy and fun. Okay, so we can do that with other offers out there and just like explode these other offers, you know, do really good, and the members do good, and the system does good. The PayOutPro system does good as well, guys, because we're creating external sources of income for it, which is cool. Okay, and you guys can see all this, what's going on. So probably, I would say, guys, I'm going to try and get this thing together. So if you want to join it, you know, you've got something to join probably in 2 days from now. Okay. That's going to be my goal. Okay. Here's the other thing is that the trainings inside the website for level 1 and for level 2, guys, the, you know, training of like how to drive Facebook traffic, how to drive YouTube traffic and stuff, it's going to revolve around me doing this, because I don't want to just go out there and tell you guys how to do something. I actually want to show you how to do it. So I'm going to be promoting this opportunity here. I know there's no name, but you know, you've got a slide or whatever in front of you there with all the points on it. I'm going to be promoting that, and that's going to be the content for level 1 and level 2 out there. I'm going to be doing paid marketing, I'm going to be doing free marketing, stuff like that. So you can kind of follow along that way as well and promote, you know, that way as well. Okay. So that's why the content is taking a long time in level 1, is because I have to put all this stuff together first before we go and we, you know, put out the content for level 1 and level 2, is because we need to create that content around something, and not just me sitting here saying, this is how you make money online, but me sitting here showing you how to make money online, and you actually seeing the results of, you know, me making money online or whatever. And then you can actually, because guys, when you see someone do something and you see they're getting a result from it, then it's like, it's not, you know, it's not a magical fairyland thing. It's real. Okay. And that's what I want these level 1s and level 2 and level 3. I want it to be like that, where you can actually see the person doing something and getting a result from it, and not just someone sitting there saying, this is what I do, and they, you know, they show you some screenshot of a result. Okay. I want you to actually see the results. Okay. So that's that. This was week number 15. I hope you guys enjoyed this video.